Boys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. This is my favorite time of the month. We get to go over the Gacha revenue PvP. What games are dying? What games are living? Let's figure this out. I heard there was a lot of PvP at the top of the charts this time, which I'm very excited about. And just remember, if a game makes less money than Hoyoverse, they're officially a dead game. We all know it. It's the uncomfortable truth. If they're not making billions of dollars every month, they're dead. It is what it is. But yeah, let's talk about this shit and let me know what y'all think. And maybe we'll make a follow-up video. So let's get into this. There's a lot of shit. We're going to go through all of it. This, I would say anything under a million, it's looking pretty rough. But at the end of the day, how much money can one of these Gacha games take to uphold anyway? So let's just go through all this shit. Maybe we'll find some new games to play. There's actually not that many games on the list this month because we have the combined version. So in Just Japan, we have Aster Tacticus, which has $10,000. How the fuck you only make $10,000 for your whole ass game? What the fuck? Just make one boob cosmetic and give it PvP and you'll make at least $1 million. All right, so Aster Tacticus. What a fucking... Well, you want to know why nobody's playing your game? Because nobody can fucking pronounce it. I've tried twice now. Aster Tacticus? Aster Tacticus? It's stupid as shit. It's the same thing. I don't know why Azure Premilia changed their name from, like, what was it? Azure Stellar to Azure Premilia. I feel like that's just bad for SEO. I feel like it's gonna cause so much issues for no reason. Arkland made another $10,000. Wow, very cool. Hygen Urethil. This game wasn't even bad, but it's definitely dead as fuck. Revu Starlight Relive. Yango's gonna be depressed as shit, making a measly $25,000. I think I would be worried about a company if my game isn't making minimum 6 figures. I'm gonna be real. Like, to pay a game developer is probably gonna be about like $80,000 yearly. So, I mean, like, dude, I'm gonna tell you something crazy. Arkland is making barely more than a McDonald's employee every month. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 McDonald's employees made more than an entire company and their entire game. Like, that's depressing as shit. One Punch Man World making $45,000. Maybe we don't just rely on an anime's IP in order to carry our game. Maybe we actually make good games instead. Captain Tsubasa Ace making 50 grand. Legend Clover 70K. One Piece dropped off down to $82,500. ReZero Witch's Resurrection just released, only made 100K. Yeah, these games are pretty much dead in the dirt. So we double up the revenue to Devil May Cry Peak of Combat. Well, maybe Peak of Combat, but it's not Peak of Finances. This is still pretty fucking rough. $174,000. Cat Fantasy, Browf. I did an ad for this game. It looked cute, but I guess people don't like fucking cat girls anymore. What a sad reality 2024 is. D4 DJ Groovy Mix, no idea. Don Machi Battle Chronicle, never heard of it. Alchemy Stars dropping down to $273,000. This is actually very surprising to me because I know this game had a pretty devoted fan following. To see it fall off that hard is actually pretty depressing. Counter Side to 300K. Girls Front Line jumping to 305. Still not doing too great, but this is honestly pretty fine considering that Girls Front Line 2 came out. So an extra 300 grand on top of it for a game that's pretty much end of service regardless. It's pretty nice. Neural Cloud, I heard, was decent, made 300K. Idly Pride made 400,000. Guardian Tale still holding its head above water at 428,000. This is another game that I think more people should play. I actually like Guardian Tales quite a bit. It was a very enjoyable experience when I played it. Astra Knights of Veda made 500K, down from 800. Not really that big of a deal. Still holding 500K. That's very respectable. Limbus Company with another 500,000. Good for them, man. Good for them. Actually holding strong. I also really want to play Limbus Company, but I haven't found a good reason to play it yet. I know I accidentally shit-talked it the other day, but I heard the music and it was fucking insane. Like, I might just play just for the background music. Yeah, the access to the OST would be dope. Black Clover M is actually still doing pretty decent. It dropped 200K, but still above 500,000. Pretty good. Eversoul at 590,000. That's still pretty decent. Dolphin Wave, 600K. It has an ass in the thumbnail, so I can pretty much assume what this game already is, even though I've never heard of it. Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, all right. Aether Gazer down to $730,000. This is surprising to me. For the amount of hype that this game had, I'm surprised that it already dropped below the 7-figure amount, but it is what it is. And I also know they shill out sexual skins fans non-fucking stop. Octopath Traveler is a game I swore to God was for the Nintendo Switch, but I guess it wasn't. Still doing pretty decent. Echo Apocalypse, Scarlet coming at 880,000. Tower of Fantasy making $950,000. I really don't know how that is. I don't know who the fuck is playing Tower of Fantasy outside of Giteo, but all right. I mean, it's an MMO where you spend money to get stronger, so I guess it's gonna hold its head above water for the foreseeable future, but yeah, this game is fucking ass, bro. Legit, this game is fucking ass. Outer Plane, no idea. Looks cool though, the characters look cute. Mobile Suit Gundam, okay. Not really a fan of Gundam. Dislight I heard was great. Atelier Wrestleriana. How the fuck we gotta make our name so goddamn complicated, bro? Like, do we really have to do this shit? Just call it, like, come on, whatever. Another Eden, 1.1 million. Tower of God, New World. Oh, Tower of God has a gacha game? I just started watching this. This is actually fire. Like, actually really good. I don't fuck with the main character at all. He's a massive bitch. Like, a absolute massive bitch, but it is what it is. Maybe it gets better later. It probably doesn't. It's gone down a lot from launch. Well, yeah, the majority of gacha games do. You know, at launch, they make like 80% of their revenue. Like, their revenue spike, and then, you know, the 20% is hopefully enough to sustain it. But that's fine. It does. It's an idle game. Maybe I'll play it. I actually fucking love idle games. I've been looking for a really good idle game, but I'm waiting for a new one to come out. Is there any good idle games that have come out within the past 2 months or no? Season 2 got the 7 Deadly Sins treatment. Yeah, I heard the Season 2 animation for Tower of God was horrible. Bam is Savage. AFK Journey. AFK Journey is really fucking good. That game is really, really, really fucking good. However, the art style just doesn't do it for me. I need something a bit more anime. Like, something with like Danganronpa graphics would be fucking sick. Okay, Brown Dust 2 making 1.2 million. This is really shocking to me, considering they just hoard themselves out. I just did a Brown Dust 2 sponsor where, like, it was pretty much impossible to not play this game without an erection because the characters were just so fucking ludicrously sexualized. It was insane. And I loved every second of it. I'm not complaining. I mean, that shit was hot as fuck. But Jesus Christ, man, they were shilling them titties out. Grand Summoners and Final Fantasy both doing great. Girls Frontline 2 Exilium jumping from 550,000 to 1.38 million dollars. And it's only in China right now, I believe. What did they do? Release Klukai drama? More, I mean, I don't know. Girls Frontline 2 is definitely a game I'm gonna play on launch because the skins look ridiculous. Klukai is their best release. New character has ass. All right, that'll do it. Bleach Brave Soul still holding 1.4 million. Persona 5 Phantom X. Is this game out globally? I would have been playing this shit if it had a global release. I swear to God, this shit does not have a global release. I thought this shit was Japan and China only because I've been wanting, yeah, it doesn't. Okay, so why the fuck did you say global? Yeah, I've been waiting for Persona 5. I fucking love this series. Tears of Themis, that's the gay Hoyo game, right? Okay, it's 1.5 for a Hoyo game. They're probably wanting to shoot themselves after them having a $100 million release game like Genshin Impact. I'm sure the idea of them only making $1.5 million has forced the way into tears. It is Hoyover. Bang Dreamgirls Band Party, not doing too well. Actually, no, but that's still doing it. 1.5. Path of Nowhere 1.7. Punishing Gray Raven still holding 1.8 with Wuthering Waves out. That's insane, dude. That's really good. Like, Kuro Games, like, first of all, nobody talks about PGR anymore. Nobody talks about PGR, but that's a free 1.8 million every month. I'm sure they're excited about that. Honkai Impact 3rd jumping to 1.9. That's still pretty good for Honkai Impact 3rd. Cookie Run Kingdom with 2 million. And I quit this game, unfortunately. It's not because it was bad. It was because it was controlling my entire life. And it made me uncomfortable how many hours I was putting into this game. And I couldn't get the sufficient time skippers, so I just decided just to drop the fucking game. But the Cookie Run Game, I think it's a great game. I do. I think Cookie Run Game is a great game. It's just, it was controlling my life. Princess Connect Redive, still holding strong at 2 mil. Final Fantasy Languisher, Jujutsu Kaisen, Blue Lock. There's a Blue Lock game? What the fuck? All these are doing great. Pokemon Masters EX hitting 2.9 mil, doubling their revenue. I wonder what they released. 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. I really want this game to die because it's trash. And I actually feel bad for people who play this shit because it's so bad, it's insane. Like, dude, these card matching games, I don't know, man. I don't know who enjoys these card matchers, but they're so fucking boring, it's insane. AFK Arena still holding 3.4 and AFK Journey's out. I don't know who's still playing AFK Arena, but it is what it is. Epic 7 jumping to 3.5 million. I think that's still fine considering the development they put into that game. Yeah, I mean, they just released another character like Luna, and I'm sure they'll triple their revenue. Battle Cat's holding 3.6. This is another game that I really want to play, but it doesn't have a PC client, so I'm kind of on the fence about it. Reverse 1999, another card matching game. It's not for me. Snowbreak Containment Zone dropping down to 3.7 million. I think Snowbreak would have done so much better if they just fixed their fucking client on launch, because because even still, I'm not able to play this game, and it drives me fucking insane. Fire Emblem Heroes at 4 mil still. Memento Mori jumping up to 4 mil. Heaven Burns Red at 4 mil. Azure Lane hitting 4.8 million. Man, this game does really well for a piece of shit waifu seller. Because nobody actually enjoys the gameplay of Azure Lane. They play it for tits. And I firmly believe that. So $4.8 million of a porn simulator. That's great. One Piece Treasure Cruise with 5.7 million. They must be really stoked with that. Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage. I'm actually pretty sure I played this the other day. Is this a rhythm game or no? Is this the one where you have to tap the screen? I love Colorful Stage. Yeah, Sophia, is this the shit that you play or no? Is this the one where it's like doom 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 doom? Yeah, it is. Yeah, this game's awesome. I played this for the first time a couple weeks ago. I thought this shit was great. It's actually a lot of fun. They don't really have all my favorite songs on there, and it's really freaking hard, I'm not gonna lie. But it's a really fun one. I think it's great. It's a great rhythm game. Ensemble Stars, no idea. Light and Night, never heard of it. Sword of Convallaria. I've also never heard of this. Maybe I can find a trailer with Sword of Convallaria.
In one, you're applying the armor to the Winter Doomsday, which super strong skill. And this is the ultimate Winter Doomsday, which is.
Okay, well, not for me, man. Yeah, not really worried about that one. Okay, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and skip that one. Dragon Ball Legends dropping half their revenue from 19 million to 9.3. I have no idea what the fuck happened there. Especially if Dokkan has made more money than Dragon Ball Legends. That's just so fucking weird. I don't know where Dokkan's at. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm assuming it's higher on the list, but I think Legends is so much better than Dokkan. I don't understand why Dragon Ball Legends just consistently gets outperformed by Dokkan. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Blue Archive with 9.6 million. So, the lolly bait is still going strong. We got Solo Leveling Arise at 10 mil. That's good. I think this game has a lot of issues, but it also has a lot of good in it. I also love solo leveling, so I'm glad to see that it's doing well, especially for the genre. Gakuyan Idolmaster at 11 mil. Summoner's War still going strong after 10 years with 12 million. I do think this is the godfather of all gacha games. We have Puzzle and Dragons at 12 mil. Wuthering Waves dropping down to 13 million. Holy flop. That's insane. Holy hey, end of service, boys. End of service. I mean, I'll be real. Am I surprised by this? No, not really. 1.2 was fine. It was like fine, but the problem is that like fine patches when you're going against the release of Genshin Impact is really poorly timed. I do think that the game will bounce back with the release of Shorekeeper and probably the release of 2.0. But yeah, 13 mil. That's bad, bro. That's actually fucking bad. I mean, that is rough because they fucked up. Right? They made a patch last 7 weeks for no fucking reason. And then immediately after that 7-week patch, when everybody was stoked to get back into it, they release a painter girl and a free character, which I don't think was the play at all. And yeah, they're kind of fumbling pretty hard right now. They needed to deliver a lot harder on the characters in the content patch, but they just fucking didn't. The new character's mid as fuck. I mean, okay. To Wuthering Waves' defense, I actually pulled the Painter Girl. She actually is fun to play, but I don't think she's enough to get people to want to play the game. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's really fucking rough. They're gonna have to really pull it back, and I believe that they can do it. Kuro Games never gave up on PGR, so I know they're not gonna give up on WUA. This is definitely a hiccup in the road. I think every patch going forward will make more than this. I really do. I really do. When does 1.3 release? Does anybody know or no? Because this is actually pretty fucking rough. I'm not gonna cap, man. 4 weeks near end of September. End of September, 28th September. Does Shorekeeper release on that date or no? They could be, yes. Dead's till Kamuya. Kamuya is gonna sell well. I think Shorekeeper will actually do well too. But I'm not gonna lie, dude. For every Hoyo shill, they're probably foaming at the mouth with this chart. I can't believe I wasn't tagged in 1,000 posts saying Wuthering Waves is fucking dead. But I think that's because they realize I'm a gacha tourist and I only play the games that I enjoy and I have no loyalty to any game whatsoever. I just play what's fun. And if something's not fun, I don't play it. Which to me is the way that everybody should play video games. But yeah, that's just me. But yeah, Wuthering Waves just got kicked in the fucking nuts. The Hoyo bots will be in full force seeing this thing. All right, cool. One Piece Bounty Rush will go to 15 mil. Uma Musume Pretty Derby going to 15 mil. Nikkei from 17 to 16 mil. Arknights to 21 mil. Who is playing this shit? Who is playing Arknights? This game sucks ass. Who is playing this? Global Chinese New Year event? Arknights is actually so bad. It is literally so trash. Here's the story of Arknights. Everything is really sad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, even Arknights is bodying Wuthering Waves. Bro, Kuro Games better take this as a massive kick to the nuts and get their fucking shit together, man. Naruto Mobile going down to 22 mil. I really want to play this. Monster Striker, 23 mil. I should also play this. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle dropping from 34 to 24 and still making 24 mil. Zenless Zone Zero dropping from 99 million to 31. Oh my God. Well, boys, it's been fun. Hey, it's time to end the service, man. No, Zenless Zone Zero is still doing great. Why would this have dropped off so dramatically? What characters were just released? What was released in August? Just Chingye? Yeah. Hey, boys, just wait till Jane Doe releases. I'm not worried about Zenless Zone Zero at all. The initial hype has faded, and now we're going to see where it lands. Genshin Impact only made 38 million with the release of Natlan. What the fuck? Wait, it only made 38 mil with the release of Natlan? How long ago did Natlan release? The 28th? So it had 3 days of revenue. I'm not going to lie. Banners make their most money in 3 days. Was there any other pre-existing banner that launched in August? Who was the previous unit before Natlan? This is what DeWay cried for? DeWay cried for an extra 1.5. Emil? Oh, that ugly ass bitch? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. This looks bad. This looks bad. For the release of a new zone. Oh, man. Wait, so does Natlan fucking suck? I should play this, shouldn't I? I should play this. I should play Natlan. This worries the fuck out of me. I mean, guys, DeWay shed tears for this. FGO on top, baby. Let's go. Yo, what up, Fob? Amelia's broken, dude. Yeah, just like the player spending button because nobody's buying this fucking game. Bro, that's brutal. Genshin Impact, a tyrant, lowered to this. Jesus. We need to look at the relevance chart. FGO above Genshin? Oh my God. Just end the fucking servers now. Guys, uninstall Genshin Impact. Oh my God. Just quit the game. Just quit the game at this point, man. HSR at 39 mil is jaw-dropping to me. I swear to God, the most recent patch was dog shit. And a HSR filler dead patch made more money than Genshin Impact. Holy shit. DeWay must be shitting and coming in his grave right now. Love and Deep Space beat these fucking games? This gay-ass bitch soy boy game? Women play video games? What the fuck? Guys, if I get 2,000 subs, I will play Love and Deep Space. I will play Love and Deep Space for 2,000 subs. It is September, 25% off subs, 2,000 subs. I need $10,000 to play this game, guys. I will play Love and Deep Space right now if we get to 4,000 subs. I don't need 2,000 extra fucking subs. Get me to 4K subs. I'll download this shit right now and I'll play it tomorrow. All my life. I don't need 2,000 fucking subs, okay? I'm not that down bad. We get to 4K subs today. I'll play Love and Deep Space tomorrow. All my life. I'll download that shit right now. Will you oil up as well? Yeah, sure, I'll oil up. Why not, man? AFK Journey, the #1 spot, jumping from 5 million to $71.8 million. And do you want to know why they did that? Because they released in Asia. CN and JP Launch took this shit to new heights. This is fucking ridiculous. That is fucking insane. So here's what we can learn. Every game is dead besides Love and Deep Space and AFK Journey. The big four has now become the big snore. Nobody fucking cares. Hoyoverse and Kuro Games do better because the fact that Love and Deep Space and AFK Journey is beating both of y'all makes me fucking sick. Do better. Release content that's good, and Genshin Impact, you should be ashamed that your 5.0 hype patch barely got you $1 million more. I'm going to give you one more month to get above 50 million, or the game's dead, guys. It is what it is. Jane Doe will break sale records, and we will all be collectively jerking off our dicks to that fucking rat. Okay? She probably smells like shit, but she looks good. It is what it is.